Rise and grind. Rise and grind. All right, man. You know what? This is the end of the year, end of the season, year 10 of the Clemson Dynasty recap. The season is over, ladies and gentlemen. The national championship has been played. 10 years. 10 years we've been going strong in this dynasty. And the dynasty's not over, but the year is over. So we're going to recap year 10 and how it went. So we'll be going over players leaving. Obviously, we're going to go over the national championship game. We'll look at the CFP history these last 10 years. We'll go over some coaching stuff, like the coaching stats and all that good stuff, all that good jazz. Like, you know, for those who's new to the channel, go ahead and please like and subscribe. If you're on my Twitch, you can see that I have a YouTube page and I have a TikTok. My TikTok is for all my game clips. My YouTube page is for all of my videos are at. I only record user games and like when I'm playing a friend or something like that. I don't record any of my computer games. I thought about doing that, but I'm not going to do that at all. It's not fun. You guys watch me destroy the computer. But yeah, we're going to recap, man. Talk a little bit about the dynasty. Talk a little bit about everything, man. Where I think the dynasty is headed. 27, when that's coming out, and how that's going to look, hopefully, and the team that I'll be playing with in 27. And so yeah, so let's get into it, man. Let's just go get into it. It's the final ranking. As you can see, I'm number one. So what that mean? What that mean? That mean your boy won a natty. Also, it's an historic win for your boy. I'm a three-peater. This is the third ship in a row for me. Also, this puts me at 4. Like, I am establishing myself as the king of the dynasty. Like, no one in these last 2 years, 25 and now 26, has ever three-peated. Now, we've had some 2-peats, and we had that in this dynasty. We've had Texas start off the dynasty on a 2-peat, and then I won year 3. And then it was like kind of back and forth. And then Georgia won 2 in a row. So then after Georgia won his 2 in a row, I've now won 3 in a row. Yeah, man, I'll add you for sure, man. I'll add you on Discord for sure, man. I got Discord, but I don't like run my own Discords. But I got Discord. I'll add you, man. Sure, man. I appreciate it, man. Go ahead and like and subscribe, man. Follow my YouTube, follow my TikTok. Yeah, man. I'm out here with it. So I'm a 3-peat champion, man. 3-peat champion, man. And let's kind of just, we have players leaving right now, so we'll go through that. We'll go through my coach build and all that jazz, man, and how I got so dominant within the dynasty. But let's look at the history first. Let's do that, right? So here it goes. It started right here, and oh yeah, Alabama was on a historic run. They went to 5 straight natties. Lost the first 4, finally won the 5th one. Ain't been back since. But yeah, so Texas started off smacking. 16-0, 14-2. Oh, then the caveat with these 10 years. I've been in the semifinals all 10 years. So I could have been to 10 straight natties. I've been to, so what? I won 4. I've been to 5 out of 10. 4-1, lost 1. So I could be on the 4-peat actually. So Texas won first two. Then I came in one here. Ohio State, then Alabama. Then I went with Georgia. So look, I'm 15-1, so I was undefeated this year. So this was year 6. So year 6, those who know of Dynasty play, year 6 is a special year. And the reason why is that it's the first official team. Your team. Not your inherited team. Not your team you got from when the Dynasty first started. So when the Dynasty first started, whoever you redshirt that year, they're a redshirt senior here, 2029. So 2030 is the first full year of your own recruits. Your own recruits. No matter what, if it was a transfer pulled in, it's all computer generated. There's no NIL players in moving forward from 2030. So it was a real special year for me. I was building it up as, obviously, your own squad. This your own squad. And I went undefeated into the Natty. Got spanked. Went undefeated into the Natty. That hurt. But Georgia was a good team. Obviously, that was his own team. Then he won it again. I could have went to the champ. So I lost in the semi. You see the record of Ohio State, 10-5. This was the year everyone decided, let's all be in one conference. I was so against that. I'm like, that is so dumb. Why are we all going to be in one conference? Isn't the point? Yeah, the point is to play the users. I get it. But the point is to get to the CFP to win the national championship. If we're all in one conference, that's going to make the CFP watered down. Don't nobody want to play the computer in the CFP, even if it's the first, second, whatever. Like, that's dumb. This whole year, we had the forced loss computers, the CFP in other conferences, just so our conference can stay up and the people that was losing, because we were playing each other every single week. Just so we can be irrelevant in the rankings. Like, it was just so dumb. It was just really, really dumb. And I just didn't get it. Oh, let's just bring more competition and, we all get to play each other. Well, you know what ended up happening? Alabama got fired. USC got fired. And it was just dumb. Alabama got fired, and he had to go to a different team. He jumped the gun and retired as coach. We got a rule. What happens is if you get fired, you got to keep your coach. You got to go to a different school that's trying to hire you. Right? You got to go to a different school that's trying to hire you. And a buddy jumped the gun and just retired. But he didn't want to retire from the league. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, oh, I'm trying to get back in. But you retired your coach. Well, what are we doing, buddy? Now, you got to come back in and you got to recreate a new coach. You can't come in and try to be a different coach, a coach that's already on another team. And trust and believe, he tried it. He came back as Notre Dame, and Notre Dame at the time I believe they had Kirby Smart. I'm not sure who they had. They had a good coach. And I'm looking at him like, you didn't create your coach. You got to get back out and create your coach. You jumped the gun, buddy. You shouldn't have jumped the gun. USC, he got fired. And USC, I would think he's a good dude. I don't know him personally, but we've had beef over the game and through our Discord. It's not Discord, but through our group chat that we have from day one. but he's the sorriest user in the dynasty. Like the sorriest user, like he sucks. He sucks. And so he got fired. Obviously, he's not beating users. And I say he sucks because he can't beat anybody, right? I'm not saying he's sucking life or whatever the case may be. I don't know him personally like that to say that. But we've had taken personal jabs at each other just because you just got heated here and there. But we good. But I'm always speak my truth. And he sucks. So he got fired because he wasn't beating nobody, right? He got fired. What he ended up doing was taking a long time trying to pick his coach, and ended up happened to be at San Jose State. But because he is the sorriest sorriest user, he was like, look, bro, you really ain't gonna be competitive if you have San Jose State. Go ahead and retire yourself. And you can pick any team you want to pick. But you got to create your coach again from scratch. Why does Fu want to go back to USC? Went back to USC, had to create a coach from the start, and he's just destroyed that program. I love it though because I'm a Braun fan. It's UCLA, 4's up, 8 clap all day. After toe jams. That's one of the other reasons too that me and him have kind of beef, because my disdain for USC is so real and so raw. He's thinking that I was personally taking jabs at him. I'm like, no, bro. Like, I don't like USC for nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm real big on rivalries. Like, seriously. I'm a sports guy and I'm big on rivalries. I am big on rivalries, right? You can't. Anyway, so he thought I was just taking personal jabs at him, and he started getting offended, and he's taking jabs at me. I'm like, dude, it ain't personal. I'm trying to tell you I don't like that school. But now you made it about you. I don't like you now. You feel me? So, it was a lot of back and forth. But anyway, he come back to USC. Obviously, you got to start all over with a new coach. And he on the verge of getting fired again. I know they're like, oh man, we thought we got rid of this clown. He came back with a mask on, and finally we started playing the games. He took that mask off. He's the same guy, right? So year 6 was real special, man. Right here was special. So then Georgia won it again. I should have beat Ohio State. So again, like I said, I've been to every semi-final game of the CFP. I lost to Ohio State here. Then, boom, finally got my undefeated season. 16-0, beat Texas. So I've got on Texas. So me and Texas, same thing, but it's different. It's very competitive. Well, it was very competitive, especially in 25. That's when he was really doing his thing. When it finally dropped back out again, he was Texas again, and yeah, he was dominant. He was killing. He really was. He was doing his thizzle. I give him his respect, salute. He was making it happen. He won 4 over there. I won 3, but he was just like he was smacking everybody. So I get on him because look, first 2 years. What did I say about year 6? What did I say about 2030? You're up here. It's your own recruits moving forward. That's your own. That's who you've recruited. No NIL players, no inherited players, right? From 2030 and above. He won the first 2 with Starks guys. And he ain't won since. Now he's been. We'll go over the coaching stats. You'll see his coaching record and everything. But he ain't won a natty since. He ain't been back. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It took him 8 seasons to get back. Nah, he's made the playoffs every year. Like he's had dominant teams. He got Texas, so he got recruiting power and like all that. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't been back since. And right here in the second year of the Dynasty, we played each other actually in the semifinals, and I was winning. I was winning. I was winning. We got into that fourth quarter, man. I was up, man. We crumbled. I'm not going to even hold you. We crumbled and we gave up the cheese, and he won. He beat me. And that was actually his only win against me. I made it my goal to never lose to him, because losing to him is like when you lose to him, oh my God, he's just gonna just pile on. He's gonna in the group me chat. He's gonna just wow, wow, wow. Like he just gonna just dig at you and get at you and make you just feel just like you just want to just pull your teeth out and your hair. Oh, I don't got no hair. I'm bald headed. My choice. Maybe not so more by choice. I'm old. But you know, so you know what I'm saying? Like you lose to him, it's like, oh my God, he got memes coming out, he got all kind of stuff going on. Like he just on it, right? So I was like, man, I'm not gonna lose to this dude no more. So that was the last time here that I lost to him in the semis, and he won this. I would have won, but he won. But he wasn't back since, right? So here, at this point, I'm going for 2. He going for 3. I'm like, he can't get 3. He get 3 championships, and I only got 1, and he's like the leader in natties. It's gonna be ridiculous. He gonna be full of himself. So I beat him. I actually started off this game 28-0. That's how bad I beat him. And then then we win again. So now I'm going for back to back, and then now we're going for who's going to really be the leader, because at this point I got 2, he got 2, Georgia got 2, right? In 2033. I'm like, I got to be the first to get 3. Got him. Started this game off. I was up 20-0 on him. Okay. Then here, so as you can see, 3P here was special as well, because obviously I'm going for a 3P, right? Never been done in a Dynasty, so I'm trying to make history. But what made this one special, which this is the last season that we're in, obviously, right? Year 10. I'm going against my boy, my childhood friend. Now I know him personally, right? We've never, as you can see, never met up in a championship game. We met up in the semifinals a couple of times, and he's actually beaten me both of those times. So he beat me here, and he beat me here in the semis, right? So this is our first matchup in the Natty, and he got an advantage over me in the series. At first I was thinking, my other streams, I was like, man, have I beat him? Yeah, I beat him. I beat him bad. Twice before here, but in regular season, he's got me in the playoffs, obviously. So this was meaningful because he was actually on I think like a 3-game winning streak against me, 2 games for sure. So I'm like, man, I gotta get him, and then I gotta make history, and this is for the championship. Like, come on, man. So we won, man. So it started off. So kind of get into a little bit. We had to restart. So what happened was it disconnected in the first quarter, but I scored off in my second play of the game. Scored, pow, touchdown. I'm up quick. I kick off to him, and I stop him. Now it's 4th and 6. He got a punt. I'm getting the ball back, and disconnected. So Long story short, with that, back here when he first beat me, um, we have a rule in the dynasty that if it disconnects or whatever reason, right, you recreate, you get your points. Like somehow you get your points. Like if it's so far within it, like whatever, right? Anyway, you recreate, get your points, whatever, get the ball, blah blah blah, right? Before all that, I was like, look, man, I ain't doing all that, man. I'm straight up, bro. Like if it disconnect, man, like me and him, we was on that same page. I thought, right? If it disconnect, man, we gonna start from scratch and just get it popping, boom, 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 right? So that's what we were saying. So when it happened here in 2028, we was in the semifinals. We was fourth quarter was starting. He was up by 14, but I had momentum. I had the ball disconnected, so I'm like, all right, bro. So what we doing? Like, are you on that? You on that G stuff like we talked about? Or no, man. This is the semifinals, man. This is to go to the natty, man. We ain't recreating, man. Da, da, da. I need my points, blah blah blah. So boom. Anyway, that's what happened there. So here, I'm like, look. So ever since then, I was like, look, I can't be the only one in the league saying I'm not gonna. It's others too that was like, nah, we just go ahead and start all over. But I'm like, look, I can't be here trying to stand on solid ground, and I'm the only one. So from that day forward, I'm like, all right, that's how we're doing it. Give me my points. So what happened was, I was like, all right, you restarted over. I said, give me my points, which is basically you let me score quick, and then I get the ball back because you were punting when it messed up. So, boom, we started over again. I scored real quick. Kicked off to him. He punted to me. So now we're starting. But he had got the ball. So the first game, he kicked off to me. So he was supposed to get the ball at half. When we started over again, I kicked off to him. So what was going to happen after halftime? I was going to receive the ball, obviously, but I punted to him. So that was the only thing. So, boom. So anyway, I score real quick. I kick off to him. He punt. Boom. So now it's a ball game, right? It's a ball game. Let's play. I'm marching. Get down to the goal line. I mean, I'm like real close to the goal line. He stopped me. 4th and goal. Boom. But kick a field goal. Miss. Could have been up 10-0. He scored. Now it's 7-7. I'm like, what the hell? Boom. So then I score again. 14-7. Then he scored. We tied up. Boom. Then I got the ball going into half. Marching down. Doing my thing. Get down there. I'm close. I'm in the goal line. It's like 20 seconds left. 26 seconds left. Boom. 4th and goal. Kick a field goal. Miss. What? That's 6 points. 6 points I done left on the board. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me, man? Come on, man. So now, if you remember, I still was receiving, but I gotta punt to him. So he kick off. I punt to him. It's not a great punt. Like, I'm like, my special teams is killing me. He got the ball now. Now he got the ball on his 49-yard line. I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, yeah, dude, I got to punt to you. Like, why are you trying to return it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what we doing, bro? Like, anyway, whatever. He get down there. I stop him. It's third and 7, man. Then now he started running with his quarterback. He scored. He go up 21-14. I should have been up. It should have been. I should have only been down at that point. Missing those field goals only by a point. But it's 21-14. Here, nevertheless, right? So I'm like, all right, now we're in the third quarter. It's 21-14. Pressure. It's pressure now, right? But I'm like, look, we've been here before. We do this. Let's not get out of our character. Let's not get out of character and start trying to just. We don't need to try to throw bombs and just try to score touchdowns. Let's just play, right? So it was, I'm doing my thing. I threw a dangerous pass, RPO dangerous pass. Man, he was in cover 3 and he hard flat underneath. I almost picked him. My dude caught it. I don't know how, but he almost picked it. That would have been. But his thing was, this is what he tried to say, because we talked after the game. He was playing cover 3 a lot. He was like, oh, when I talked to him, oh, I was in the cover 3 shell. No, bro, you was playing cover 3, because you know how you can, after the play, you can see what you picked and what your opponent picked. I do that all the time. I got to see what's up, what was you was in, and whatever, right? I'm like, he's in cover 3. I'm like, oh, he ain't gonna stay in cover 3. Boom, I run. Then I'm like, he's in cover 3. Me personally, I eat sub cover 3. I eat cover 3 alive. So I'm like, all right, this fool gonna stay in cover 3. I got something for him. Boom, my score tied up, 21-21. So I'm like, all right, boom. I'm not sure. Did I go up? No, he scored. Okay, yeah. So he scored. Going into the fourth quarter, he scored to make it. So he scored at the end of the third quarter. Bro, going to run. I was in goal line. I don't know why, but he was in a power I formation. So, and he was like on his 35, something like that, 40 maybe. He went in a power I formation. I'm going goal line. He made one little cut up the middle, touchdown. Into the third quarter. So he go into fourth quarter. He's winning 28-21. I said, oh, here we go. So again, I'm telling myself, relax, play your game, don't get out of character. We don't need to try to go for one play touchdowns. Let's just go. So he kick off. I don't return kickoffs because I can't. I can return a punt for a touchdown, but kickoffs, nah. So I'm on the 25-yard line. First play, I do a run play. Boom. I think I got like, I don't know, 4 or 6 yards. I'm like, I'm gonna run it again, but I'm in the same formation. But I'm not gonna do it inside. I'm gonna do a dive. Same formation. We break up the middle. Touchdown. 28-28. I'm like, all right, cool. We win. We good. We back in it. So now, I'm like, I just need to stop. I just need to stop, man. I just need to stop. So, we kick off to him, and he doing his thing. Now he's trying to run with his quarterback, because that's the only thing that was really popping off for him. I'm stopping him. He got a couple of one-play touchdowns because I was in wrong coverage or whatever. I'm giving him his credit, right? He was doing his thing, but what was really generating for him was him running around with his quarterback. That was helping him out. So I'm like, all right, let me switch up what I was doing from first 3 quarters. I'm gonna start blitzing from the corner, not the corner, but safety spot, whatever, and still spy him and all this other stuff, right? So we get a sack on him. Now it's 3rd and 14. The sack I got on him, I was in a cover 3. And if he would have got the ball off, he had 2 guys open. And I know he's seen it. That's why he got sacked, right? So he come back to the same formation. I'm like, I'm not picking the same play. I'm not picking that cover 3. I need to go in cover 4, right? So I go in cover 4. He picked it was the same formation, and he streaked the guy that he saw that was open, right? So I'm in cover 4. My safety get back enough to knock the ball down. Now he got a punt. We got a punt. Well, he didn't have to punt. So we got a punt rule. He didn't have to punt. It was fourth quarter, but it's 4th and 14. We're tied up. What you gonna do? Punt, right? So yeah, punt that shit. Let's go. So he punted, and that was the stop that I needed. So we end up scoring. I go up 35-28. Now it's like 2 minutes, 3 minutes left. Like, let's say we're under 3 minutes to go in the game. I'm like, all right, now I've already changed up my defense, how I'm going attacking, because like I said, he's running around with his quarterback. You know what I'm saying? So I'm giving him too much time, because I was doing quarterback spy, and he's able to can run around a little bit and do this and do that type stuff. So I'm like, all right, let me get out the cover. Let me get out the spy. I got to put some pressure on it. So ran the pressure with my safety. The honey badger, he come through clean. And my end, TJ Watt, I name all my players, right? So he come through, honey badger come through, hitting. His quarterback is a dual threat, and he took the hit a little bit, but TJ came and cleaned him up. Fumble. Ball, you know how, man, you know what this game, man, the ball fumble, and you get the guys are just, looking at, oh, do I want to pick it up? Oh, it's up there. I'm thinking, oh, man, this guy pick it up. He still got a chance. My guy picked it up. He scooped it. I thought he was about to scoop and score. Got hit. Boom. He did a replay. Challenge. You got to challenge. He challenged it because it looked like the ball was on his chest, but the ball was already loose. So the hit knocked the ball loose. So he falling back. The ball was loose, and so the ball was on his chest. So it looked like maybe he was hit the ground and then the ball came out. But the ball was loose on his chest. Boom. We picked it up. It's fumble. Call stands. Clemson ball. So now I'm up 35-28 with 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes and 30 seconds, something like that. First play out the gate. A toss. I formation. Touchdown. 42-28. I'm celebrating. It's over. His very next play, one play touchdown. 42-35 now. Now I'm only up by 7. I'm like, And it's still, so we scored. Both our touchdowns was still made it 2 minutes and some change left. I'm like, here we go. Lee Corso was like, not so fast, my friend. So now he kick off to me. I gotta, he got 2 timeouts. I gotta do what I gotta do. I didn't go to true clock. I want to play straight up. Even though, like, playing true clock, you are playing straight up. You're playing the game. Oh man, I didn't clock. All right, we'll fix that. So I'm like, all right, boom. So relax, do your thizzle. So long story short, I did my thing and got some first downs. And that's all she wrote. 3P. 3P, that's 4. So I got 4 natties in 10 years. I've been to 5. I lost here, right? That's 5. I've been to 5. Yeah, my math is right. I've been to 5. So, 10 years. Been to the semifinals all 10 years. Been to the Natty 5 of those 10. Got 4 Natties. And I'm a 3P. I'm a 3-peater. So, that tells you I am me, Clemson, Big Daddy Yada 818. Ya boy. King of the Dynasty. I am your king. Bow down. And Texas still ain't won since he didn't have Starks recruits. Yeah, still ain't won. Sad case. We're at players leaving, so we'll look at that too. He's in Ghana. Texas is in Ghana. We thought that we let him be the last person. Well, if we didn't let him, he was going to be the last person. He hasn't. He's bitter. He's bitter. He's mad at me because I'll be getting at him. Because, like I said, when he win, he let you know. He ain't been winning. He been quiet. I'm like Debo, walk around. You know what I'm saying? He tuck his chain in. He can start tucking his chain in. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro, man. Be the same guy. Don't be a front runner. Like I said, I'm going to be me, man. I know he watches my streams sometimes. Maybe he hasn't anymore because I do be getting at him on my streams. I don't know. I don't care. So he's in Ghana. He's in the military. And this is what he said, and it very well could be true. So I'm not saying it's not true. He said it's been super busy, and most likely it has. I get it. I understand. You know, this is our hobby. You know what I'm saying? This ain't, this is what we like to do. We're all grown men. Grown. When I say grown, grown man. Okay? There is some kids in the league. Ohio State got his son in the league who plays for Florida. He also had his youngest son in the league who dropped out. LSU had his son in the league who played with Alabama. Then he got fired and retired as coach and went in as Notre Dame, but he's not in the league no more. So right, so we're all grown except for the kids, right? High schoolers. So we're grown men, jobs, family. You know what I'm saying? All that, right? So all that matters, right? So this comes secondary, or maybe third or fourth for some people, right? This is my passion. I love doing it. I purchased my PlayStation because the new NCAA was coming out. So this is pretty much the only game that I play. So I'm deep ingrained in it, right? So I love it, I love it like that. You know what I'm saying? So I spend more time in it. Like, this is like my hobby. You know, some people have hobbies. I got younger kids, and they're not in sports shit and stuff like that. So I'm not a soccer dad or football dad or basketball dad yet. You feel me? I got two older kids. Just graduated. My youngest daughter just graduated from Pitt. I just came back from there this weekend, right? So this is what I do in my free time, right? I didn't been there and done that. I don't go out to clubs. I don't go out to bars. You know, I'm a homebody. So if I want to be home, I'm either going to be watching sports, watching my Lakers, whatever, or I'm going to be on this. 9 out of 10 times, I'm going to be on this. So if you're going to be on something so long, you can't be sorry at it. You just can't be sorry at it. That's just defeats the purpose, right? When you want to win, you want to be the best. So I've made myself the best. The best. I am that guy, right? Sorry. So that's Natty's. We can look at like the trophies and stuff, right? You see what I've been doing in the conference too. So I've been killing it, right? So I've been in the SEC. So what happened was, so LSU came in. He got ran out the SEC by Texas. Man, and he came in, bro, smacking me twice in a row. I was like, oh man, this dude. And you know, me and him, we had our history. Like, we're cool now. Like, we're real cool. Like, I got love for Pete, man. Pete Senior, man, for real. I love you, brother, man. Like, for real, man. Like, mad respect. We were like battling. Like, we had some issues with each other. Like, for real. Facebook issues too. Like, for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? But all that's in the past, man. Like, he's a good dude. He's a good father. He's a good husband. He believes in the Lord. He, you know, like, that's my guy. I fucks with you, Pete, for real, for real. Like, I'm serious, man. Because we had issues, though. Like, for real. Then he came in and, look at that. When he came in, 3 out of 4. It's like, this mother sucker came up in here getting me in my conference, and he was giving it to me, man. He was talking that trash up in the distro, man, in our little distro. Then finally, I was like, all right, look, man. So with us being in the same conference, he actually won more than I did, right? Because right here, we all went in one conference in the SEC. I won that, by the way. And Florida was over here, but Florida was he came in late into the year because he had dropped out for whatever reason. So right, his daddy was like, nah, concentrate on school. Then he finally came back. So he was the only person in the conference. We were all, at this point, 2031, we were all in the SEC. And he was like, I want to still be Florida, because he was Florida originally. So he came back in and won the conference. And then after that, you know, debacle of all of us being in one conference, we split it up again. and Notre Dame. So Notre Dame was Alabama that I was telling about. So he came in. They put him in my conference. Wow. We had a classic game. Classic, bro. That was classic. And we had a classic semifinal game after that, too. Then here, this is when he dropped out. So at the end of 2032, going into 2033, he was like, man, I'm tired of this game. Because he just wasn't recruiting, getting the recruits and stuff like that. So, he was like, I'm cool. So during this season, he basically quit. We put on autopilot. So this was not me playing him. This is me playing the computer. As you can see, what I do to the computer, it's nothing pretty. And yes, we do play on Heisman. We play 6-minute quarters. So then here, this is the last one with me in Florida. So let me give you a little backstory on Florida. I ain't never beat nephew. Until recently. Like in the game, in 25 and everything, like I've had close battles with him, but he's always come out victorious, right? I'm like, man. So I think here in 2033 we played each other. In the regular season, he got me. I'm like, God. Yeah, in the regular season he got me. No, I think it was here. I don't know. It don't matter. Anyway, he in my conference now, and he ain't beat me since. Right, I'm on a 4-game win streak against him. We actually played 3 times this year 10 season, in the regular season, and the in the conference championship game, and also in the semifinals. Right, obviously beat him all 3 times, and then prior to that, I played him in the semifinals. Here, 2033, I played him in the So I played him in the regular season. He beat me. He shouldn't have beat me. I was just out of character. And then we met up in the semifinals. So meeting up in the semifinals, me never beating him. I'm like, oh my God, here we go. But I figured it out though. I was like, he can't stop me. He can't stop my run. And he hasn't been able to stop it ever since. So I was like, look, I'm just going to mash him. And that's what we did. We mashed him big time. And then, so that was my first win in the semifinals. Then this year, I beat him 3 straight. So I'm on a 4-game win streak after not beating him ever. We had users in this conference. So Florida was over here against Tennessee. Then we came over to my conference. Tennessee won it over here. Over here, boom, right? We haven't really had too many people pick Big 12 teams. So that's why it's not filled up with users from day one. This was all computer until here, and then these last 3 years. Big 10 has always had somebody. So Big 10, Ohio State, man, he got in the league. He was in a conference with the sorriest users in the conference, and he was just dominating. You're like, nah, man, we gotta switch it up. We gotta get SC out of your conference. And Oregon eventually quit because, get it, he was complaining about everybody else having good teams. Like, bro, you started off with Oregon. What Oregon? What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? So he eventually quit here. This is when he quit. And he ain't been back since. But we like, look, Ohio, Micah, you over here with these Rudy Poos in your conference, you just mashing everybody. Right? So that's when eventually we went to the one conference. And then after the one conference, we were like, he's like, man, I'm gonna put Joe in my conference, put Texas in my conference. And we did it. At that point, he ain't never beat Texas. So I was surprised. That he actually did it. Because what they always try to do is put me and Texas against each other. Because we are the 2 best in the league. And I was surprised that he was like, well, we just go put you and Joe in the conference together. Why would we do that? Why would you what are we doing? And what are we? Well, like, why are you trying to put the two best? Like, what are we doing? So I was surprised that he was like, yeah, I'll put you on my conference. Lost here, lost here. Um, oh, he was undefeated in 2033, and then he finally got the Mike Elvis back in this past season. Finally, and then the Pac-12. We've not had. So we didn't have nobody here in the Pac-12 for the longest, and then eventually it was like, all right, we're gonna set it apart. And yeah, man, South Carolina, they took the mantle from Miami. Oh, those games are funny. Then SEC, it's the last conference. So started off Texas winning it over LSU, and LSU like I'm out. I can't beat this fool. I'm out. So he left, skipped out, and came over to the ACC and started whooping on me. And then Florida, Alabama, then Texas, Georgia, then Alabama over Texas, Texas over Alabama, right? Then Georgia over South Carolina. Then this is when we all went into one conference together. Me over Georgia. And then I lost in the freaking semifinals to Ohio State to Georgia, and then Georgia won his ship. And then we all went back into the conference together. Then LSU got his bro, their brothers. Then Georgia's won the last two. So those are the conference championships. Boom, 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 boom. Now let's look at the Heisman. Right, so start off. I won a Heisman. I ain't won a Heisman since 2027. This was when Georgia was on this dominant run, man. He was his running game was just potent. South Carolina got two. Yep, Nick Harbor. Texas finally got his. LSU got two. Oh, look at that. So, let's see. Clemson got two. South Carolina got two. LSU got two. Georgia got two. And then Alabama and Texas snuck up in here. Nice. The Bear Bryant Coach of the Year. Yeah, man. This is the first time. So prior to this, no users were winning the award. Then I won it here. I didn't even win a natty when I won it here. But I won it here. Boom. So, yeah. Oh, we was winning these beforehand. Oh. Man, United Sports. So I won this the first time. I'm gonna have a senior quarterback. I'm finally gonna have a senior quarterback. Trevor Lawrence, man. I thought he was gonna dip out on me, but he's gonna be a senior. He's gonna be my starter next year. But this was my first time ever winning this. Then, boom, boom, boom. That's for the senior quarterbacks. David O'Brien, I've won this a couple of times. 3. Ohio State was holding it down. Computer, we let the computer come up here and get us. Oh, that's because we're all in one conference, so it's all user games. So it was like, couldn't really get off like that. Edge rusher of the year. Yeah, man. Texas. So look again, Texas. This start recruits, man. They was, and then we finally started coming through. So this guy, Richard Dent, I got another Richard Dent on my team. I thought this was the same guy. I don't know why I thought it was the same guy. because I got him in a transfer portal again, but the computer actually made a Richard Dent again after I named this guy Richard Dent. That's so funny. It's dope. I got another Richard Dent, so I got Junior. So I got to put Junior next to this guy that I got named. We were receiver U, but South Carolina. So he's a passer, bro. So he's been snatching these awards up. Only got 2. South Carolina got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. He's a passer. Yeah, we win this. We do this. So I've won this 5 times, 5 out of 10. Texas won 4. One, two, three. Yeah, you won 4. The Bronco. This is pretty good. See, Texas was holding it down, then I was like, no, sir. But I got 5 of those things. Yup. Texas got 5. So this is me and Texas award. I've never won this because we got some great runners in the league. Georgia and LSU, that's what they do. And then Texas was like, yeah, give me that. These last 2 years. John Mackey, this is either Ohio State or Texas. But look at Ohio State. That is just ridiculous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This dude done won it 7 times, 7 out of 10 years. You go to his tight end, man. Telltales. It's telltales in this game. And he almost got me. He almost got me with his tight end this year. Lombardi, I win this. But I got 5 of these things. It's me in Texas. 5 and 5. One is winning that. Maxwell. So this is the Heisman Trophy winner. He's going to win this, Maxwell. They're going to win the Walter Camp. So whoever won the Heisman won these. Outland Trophy. I've won these a couple of times. 3. Thorpe, I've won 3 of these. Ohio State has won 4. And before that, it was Texas. Okay. No one's winning that. I've won this, twice? Okay. Jet Award. Oh, I'm back to back. I won these. Finally, I was like, finally get up in here. All right. Look, back to back, same guy, and he's still here. He's gonna be my number 1 receiver though, so he's not gonna be a return game no more. Sorry, Steve. Thick buckets. I win this a lot. I won it. How many times? Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of 10. Yeah. And I've never won this. I thought I won this before. Come close. So those are the awards, man. We don't need to look at my first one. Let's go to the coaching stats. So, boom. Let's go to the overall record. No, win percentage will do it better. 140 and 16. Coaching level 100. So I'm maxed out. I've been maxed out for 2 seasons. Then we got Texas right here, right? Then we got Ohio State, Georgia, LSU. So we've been the flag bearers of the conference that we've never changed our coach, or our team. We've never changed our team. We never got fired. Same for South Carolina. So 6. Make sure it's Florida. He came back into the league, like I said. He was originally Florida. I don't know what his record would be, but he came back in. He already got 12 losses. Then we got some CFP play. This is where it matters. 20-6, 4 natties. Ohio State 12-9, 10-6. Now, this guy was on the staff of Alabama, so it's kind of your idea what Alabama was doing before he got fired with his assistant, because he was an assistant. He still is, right? He's a head coach now, but he was an assistant with Alabama. CFP win percentage. I don't know who he was with. Why is he 5-1? He was somebody. I don't know. But that's your boy. This is where the boys. This is where the men become boys right here. 4 of those things. 4. I got 7 conference championships, 7 in 10 years. First round picks. This ain't even, so when we advance over, this is gonna go up. This is definitely gonna go up. I'm not projected. You're gonna see me. I'm not projected to have a lot of first round. I'm projected to get a lot of guys drafted, but not first round. This is a tough class this year, I guess. We go to the. Let's just look at it. Let's go to the records. Right here. These are all except for this person. No one's broken this record or this record career. We don't have quarterbacks long enough to get this. In game, so these are all, as you can see, except for right here, users doing something strange for a piece of change. 1,000 yards rushing in one game, 1,100 yards passing in one game, 500 yards receiving in one game, 41 catches in one game, 19 passing touchdowns, 15 rushing touchdowns, 12 sacks, 11 receiving. That's just crazy. Season, 8,300 yards, 4,400. What? 3,500 receiving yards. That was, we didn't want to beat that no more. 208 receiving yard receptions. 208 receptions in one season. What? That's me. I just did this. He just did this. 67 rushing touchdowns, 55 touchdowns. Just did that. 51 sacks, 14. Boom. All right, so that's that. My trophy room is spectacular. So then what else we can look at? So my coaching contract. So you see what I did. So started off right here, right? 13-2, 13-2. Finally got my natty, 15-1, 13. You see, I got my I go to the semifinals every year. That's all I gotta say. Then this was year 6. Went to the natty and lost. I was undefeated. Here, boom. So right here. So this year. This was a rough year. 12-4. 12-4 was a rough year, man. I was like, oh, man. These dudes catching up on me. But then was representing 13-2. Got my undefeated season here. 15-1, right? Last 3. Last 5 times, so In last 5 years, I got 5 losses. I got 4 in this one. Look at my coaching build. So my path that I took, I went recruiter. From recruiter, I went motivator. From motivator, I went talent developer. Then I went program builder, and then I was the CEO. But talent developer, this is the one that has propelled my team to being gods. This is the one. Talent developer is the OP coaching ability. This is the one that put me over the top with my players, because my offensive coordinator also got it. He got it with the special teams. I don't do my special teams, right? He also got motivator, right? He's not that good at recruiting, right? But I got that, right? So my recruiting, so I had to get this because that was my only 8 points I had after I leveled up to 100. But boom, I didn't go elite recruiter, talent developer, right? These are the things that I got in. Program builder, I thought this were the best ones, in my opinion. Keep your coordinator. Need that. Earn 20% more XP for all completed goals. Relationship builder, right? Invest in your 2 best pipelines. Upgrade your school's 5 best pipelines by 1 tier. Share the wealth, right? So recruiting here is that boost your primary, but like recruiting, boost your starting interest in recruits from your primary pipeline, recruits from your primary gaining extra influence boost, right? Here, this shit don't even work. They leave, doesn't matter. You're gonna see. Then here, gift for gab, got 3, and pursue a higher roster retainer. Pursues have a higher success rate. Lies. And then I just got this one: increased chance and player grade to every trade, and the more the merrier. Right? I can't get nothing else. I wanted to invest in program builder, but I maybe I should have did some of this. It's cost so much though. But yeah, my defensive coordinator, he got strategist maxed out. He got tactician. He's maxed out. He's at 102. He's been with me from the beginning. Yeah. Right. This is like my other guy should be almost maxed out too. My other coordinator. Let's see. He at 97. And Tom is maxed out at 100. So I'm at 100. I was scoring at 97. He scored at 100. I got to keep these guys. I cannot let these dudes leave. They cannot leave. So now players leaving. Texas still ain't did this shit. Sorry. Patch kid. So yeah, man, we get people leaving all the time, but it's all right. All right, so how many first rounders I got projected? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Then the second round, my quarterback. Like, this is a tough class. Projected to only be second rounder. My running backs only projected to be second rounder. My receiver only projected to be a second rounder. Tight end, second rounder. Center. Right end. Sound backer. Safety. Like, it's tough. Right? So, look. This guy right here. Projected going to third round. So, remember, I showed it from 3 to 7. He ain't stay. Third round. He ain't stay. Fourth round. He ain't stay. Fifth round. He ain't stay. Seventh round. He ain't stay. That BS, man. Some of these coaching abilities is just hot, just lies, man. It's liars, bro. Liars. Team is canceled for Tuesday. 8 to 9. Is she out? Oh no, she's here. Lies, bro. Okay, then. So he stayed. He left. Marcus and see, look, Marcus, man. You was here before, and you transferred out. Look, so look at his. Look what this guy does. You're a mercenary. Yeah, you didn't get. You're my receiving back, bro. You're my receiving back. You know what I'm saying? You would have still been a receiving back. So I get it. Dip out. I get it. What was he at? He stayed. Then Carl Banks, man. So Carl, I redshirted him this year. Because look at this development trait, elite. I redshirted him, and he wanted to leave for playing time. He was about to be the man, bro. He stayed. And he left. Only had one senior on my roster. One senior on my roster. We don't rebuild, we reload. So I'm not even worried about all these guys leaving because there's only one senior that left, right? My two freshmen stayed. That's what I really can you have them dip out. They're trying to transfer anyway, but yes. Everybody else versus sophomore. That's what we do, man. Patrick stayed. He had a decorated career. AP. Wait a minute. What? Yeah, okay. So that's my squad. Let's look at everybody else's team. Florida. Staying, leaving. All right. Ain't nothing. Let's go to overall. Right. Georgia can never keep his talent. He be having, like right here, star development trait. He's leaving. Avery Love. Yeah, I'm gonna see you, Avery, in the portal, baby. You too, Lee Mama. I'm gonna see you in the portal, baby. Holla at your boy. Maybe you too. Barry, star development trait. Then we got LSU. Staying like you got a third rounder to stay like, come on, man. Like, why can't? This dude leaving, playing style, center. We'll see you in the portal. We'll see you in the portal, baby. Staying. This guy's leaving. Elite quarterback, pocket passer. Yeah, we'll see you in the portal, David. I don't care about you, Emmanuel. Impact development trait. Miami. Got his running back to stay. You didn't lose nobody like that. Elite. I'll see you in the portal. Savage. No. Who else we got? Ohio State. Bro, he got all these first rounders. It's first time he finally got some draft picks to get doomed. You laugh. laugh. He was undefeated until I broke his heart. Yeah, he got a dominant team. And his first time he have all these guys getting drafted. He about to eat. He got a talent developer too. He stayed. So Tony was on my team. This punk. I ain't gonna even go after you, Tony. Actually, I might. This will give you a championship because you missed out. You missed out, buddy. Have a good day, okay? Close my door a little bit. Yeah, like that. Leaving elite receiver leaving. Dang. We gonna see what's happening with you, brother. Dang. Then we got. Yes, we got South Carolina. I don't care about none of his players. Oh, he gonna keep his running back all 4 years. Stanley, who's this guy? Sorry. Tennessee. He's staying. Texas. Oh, we waiting on Texas. Oh, leaving. Oh, he just didn't ready up. I swear, man. I swear, bro. Alright, he leaving. He's staying. Wide receiver staying. He's staying. Oh, yeah. Well. Oh, that's offense. Oh. Leaving. Staying. Leaving, staying. You got all those guys to stay, except for, like, the guys that was projected. Oh, no, he's leaving. Elite. Oh, we gonna see you in the portal, baby. You from North Carolina? How do you get? Okay, you coming? You coming to the town? Why didn't you ready up, bro? That's alright. I was only waiting on you. All right. Of course, you know. SC leaving. Leaving, going to the draft. Staying. All right. Okay. That's it. All right. So yeah, we can go and push this over. I don't know why this dude didn't ready up. That's that type of stuff I'll be talking about, man. So yeah, season recap of everything, man. Recap of everything. Just going through it, man. So now we will advance over to week 1. Oh, look. Okay, so you better see my XP points that I'm going to get from my guys, right? So let's kind of look at here. Look at Cam, got a 105. Watch what he's going to get because all these guys getting drafted. But let's see. I didn't know if Texas was done. He didn't ready up, but I see that he did his stuff. We are advancing over to week 1. Let me put it in the chat. Let's look at these draft results. He did go in the second round. You went 6 rounds, so you could have stayed. You could have stayed. Dummies. But that's cool though, because let's look at these XP points. You got 22. These two gone. 77. A hundo. 49. These three are gone. What you give me? 61, 76, 63. This is why we are so dominant. 200. This is why we're so dominant. This is why the gravy train doesn't stop. Right? This is why none of these guys left. And this is not training results. Right? This is why the gravy train doesn't stop. This is why. This is why. This is exactly why. All right, that's it. This is going on long enough, but I've been on here for what? Hour and 17 minutes. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Let's see if we got some I got 14 guys I can play with. Let's see. I'm trying to come to the teaser. Do you got any 5 stars in the portal? Yeah, I tell you, Love is going to try to come. And Macklin. And this receiver from Notre Dame. Yeah, man. All right, I'm out of here. Let me do my thing.